And today we have yet another lineup. Yes. Now I bet some of y'all are wondering, when are we going to see some of the women? Remember, they were drafted too. Don't worry, guys. Next week or during week 5, there will be a women's lineup set up, ready to go. So the first 3, we're gonna have our men's division matchups. Then the next week we're having our women, and then probably next week we'll have it mixed up with 1 woman and 1 men's match. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but for right now we're on week 3 of the preseason. This is the final episode. Brett the Bombshell Wayne will have his suspension. And then, of course, the previous episode, AK-47, had a severe concussion during the match with The Undertaker in a steel cage match. So he's going to be out for 2 episodes. This is one of those 2 episodes. Next week will be his last. And then, so today taken by will be Team Russia. Meaning Team Russia will have to prepare to have 2 matches done, set up, ready to go next week. Next up, we have the United Kingdom going against China, Edge and Jericho. Edge representing Team United Kingdom, and Chris Jericho representing Team China. Team China, so far, let's go ahead and recap on their stats a bit this week. Team China is 1-1 this year so far. So this could be the one where either way, one of these 2 teams is going to become 1-2. I just hope that Edge can help the United Kingdom come up off of its feet, because they have been running dry so far this season. If I remember correctly, and let me take a look at the papers that I'm using right now to keep track of all this information. If I remember correctly, during the UK versus Japan match and during the UK versus Russia match, Sting defeated Triple H and The Undertaker defeated AK-47, both of those of which were from the UK. UK was beaten by Sting and Undertaker. Triple H and AK-47, they did their best, of course. If you remember the main event of last week's match, during that steel cage, 2 out of 3 falls, no escape, The Undertaker, AK-47 put up a huge fight against The Undertaker, kicking out of tombstone after tombstone after tombstone. In the end, it only took 2 hex gates to finish the match off. Then Alvin from Team USA defeated Shawn Michaels from Team China, giving them that 1 defeat that they've already earned from this season. Of course, that match was pretty good as well. Alvin sending Shawn Michaels through a barricade wall, and then coming in after the first match, which was a fluke, which turned into a draw. HBK just came in, he did some work, but Alvin was just too strong. Now representing Team United Kingdom, Edge, and then Team China, Chris Jericho, and then Team USA, Dean Ambrose will go against the Anarchist from Team Japan. And then of course Russia does have bye this week, so they are preparing to have 2 matches next week. All countries should have 3 matches under their belts except for Team Russia. Team Russia will have 4 to match the other countries come next week. And then we're having our dreaded final setup for the season. Of course, the 5th week is always going to be different since there are 5 countries. We got to make sure it's fair for everyone to have 5 matches, but we can't do over or do under. We can't just like for example, let's say Team Russia has 4 matches and everyone else has had their 5. Team Russia still needs their 5th match, so we're going to do the 5th match as a pole match. Not what you're thinking by pole match. When I'm thinking by pole match, I'm thinking you guys are going to select who who the one person is going to face in the final showdown of the preseason. And we're going to even mix up the rules a little bit. There's going to be 3 options. So for example, let's say it was Russia, right? Roman Reigns is the one that's up for grabs. Of course, if someone wants to beat Roman Reigns will have to swap places with the guy that beat him, meaning the guy that beat Roman Reigns has been drafted into Russia. Of course, this match will take place at the Russian stadium in Moscow. So let's go ahead and get into the action. Edge, Chris Jericho. One of these two is going to put up a fight. And both of them, I hope, will put up a good match. Chris Jericho, that code breaker of his, known to be devastating. Then the walls. Once he put those walls on you, you might as well quit. Edge, execution. A brutal impaler type DDT. The execution ended careers. So has the spear. The spear was devastating. It was actually illegal during a match between him and Dolph Ziggler, while Vicky Guerrero was still the SmackDown general manager. We're live back in China, and here we go. Shanghai, China is where we are at right now, ladies and gentlemen. Edge making his way to the ring, and I highly doubt everyone's too happy Edge is here. But then again, everyone is happy when it comes to Wrestle Wars, as it is one of the most anticipated shows of the week. By far, will it be taken to the limit? And then not to mention, the season's just begun. It's only beginning, ladies and gentlemen. But now, we're taking a look here at what's going to happen. Of course, here's what we're going to do. So, of course, last week we had extreme-based matches to, kind of see the country's extreme side. The only country that did not have an extreme-based match was Team USA because of their disqualification. And of course, Team USA once again has to face a normal match, no disqualification. But with the no disqualification rule being thrown out the window, so if they use chairs or something like that, they are still disqualified. Listen to this China crowd wanting Chris Jericho to defeat the one and only Edge. Edge is known to be brutal during his matches, but so is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho tried to end the careers likes of Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker, and many more. Randy Orton even trying to kill the Legend Killer during his Legend Killing days, but now Chris Jericho's out for blood. Alright, here we go. We're about to have a match of the ages. We're set to go to good. Edge, Chris Jericho. The referee signaling for the bell. The match has officially begun. Chris Jericho with a slobber knocker already. Trying to already take down Team United Kingdom. If United Kingdom gets a third loss in a row, they may want to reevaluate their roster, because goodness. Oh my, and there's Edge with a takedown. Oh my, Chris Jericho gets out of that takedown, and this match is already crazy. Look out. Chris Jericho knows what's coming to him. He's faced the likes of Edge before. Oh my goodness, an elbow shot to the face of Chris Jericho from Edge, and oh my gosh, sending Chris Jericho to the outside of the ring. And right now, time is not a matter of on their side or not, because that big boot connects. Oh, going for the roll-up, going for the roll-up. It's a kick out at 2. There's a kick out at 1. Chris Jericho's suddenly changed the pace of the match, trying to end this one very quickly with a roll-up counter. This match is getting very, very tight between these two. A lot of bad blood between the two, and not to mention Edge is known to be brutal in some matches. He's faced a lot of them. He's faced the likes of Chris Jericho before, and and if I remember correctly, he's lost to him a couple of times. Now I'm not really sure, but if Edge was to go against the Undertaker during the main season against Team Russia, I would not be surprised, because Edge has beaten Undertaker multiple times. The only time he hasn't beaten Undertaker was at WrestleMania 24. Oh man, the crowd chanting Jericho sucks because he's letting UK win this. Oh wait, never mind. Oh man. Now the crowd is on Jericho's side. Russian leg sweep from Jericho himself. There's a counter from the Rated R Superstar. Jericho has fought the likes of Shawn Michaels, and there's a big boot to the face. But as what I was saying, Jericho's fought the likes of, oh my, Execution. Like I said, there's the pin. It's a kick out at 2. Edge obviously frustrated. Chris Jericho's fought the likes of Shawn Michaels and a lot of them. And he's obviously, known to win mind games. And there's a punch to the face of Jericho, but he's known to win mind games. He can be very brutal at times. Oh boy. Crossbody. This crowd has calmed down since Edge has taken the lead. I wouldn't be surprised if Jericho, oh my. Obviously the crowd saying that Jericho sucks. Code breaker, and this may be it. Chyna may have the win. There's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. Oh, Jericho all upset, and he has a right. That code breaker should have been enough to finish the job. Oh boy, I think Edge is looking for the execution. Can he pull it off? Yes, he does. Oh my, I wouldn't be surprised. It's a kick out at 2. Edge doing everything he can possible to take out Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is being quite resilient tonight. He's kicked out of multiple. Oh boy. Edge looking to fly. He's looking to fly. Suicide dive. Oh no. What is this? Not The Miz. The Miz is from Team America. Oh my gosh. Ring the bell. This one is over. This one's over. The Miz from Team America obviously snuck his way onto an airplane to China just to try to take out the Rated R Superstar. That punch, though, referee managed to separate the fight before things got too bad. But we should be more than grateful, as The Miz is now currently banned from ringside. We're live. We're headed to America now, where Dean Ambrose will go against the Anarchists. USA versus Japan. Edge winning the match by disqualification. China is now 1-2. UK is now 1-2. So now their win-loss records are even. So these two countries go battle it out again. It should be very good. Now, however, the UK, I'm surprised that win came by, surprisingly, by that disqualification. USA is currently getting the reports now that one of their guys flew over to China to take care of some business, and it was with Edge. Apparently, The Miz had something against Edge, so we'll see what this bull's up to come the main season. Oh boy, this crowd getting fired up. Dean Ambrose, oh, the lunatic fringe, making his way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, he's unstable, and we know that for a fact. He's called the lunatic fringe for a reason, and he may prove us that right now. Lunatic fringe in the ring. Time to see who his opponent is. The crowd's gotten quiet. The Anarchist making his way to the ring. Just like The Undertaker and Nightmare, he too has a very slow entrance, but making his way to the ring. But you have to understand, he does this for intimidation. He's faced some torturous things. That mask he's wearing right now covers up the scars of his face. And goodness, this is gonna be war. The Anarchist has already declared it against his opponent when he started walking down this aisle. Oh boy. Oh, that man said I brought my own chair. No, thank you. Obviously trying to be very, very intimidating to see Ambrose. I don't think Ambrose is even bothered by this entrance of his, but I mean, obviously not. Now we're headed to our next matchup, or last matchup of the night. Dean Ambrose versus Anarchist. One of these two is bound to be victorious, and there's a reversal from the Anarchists. As I said earlier, Dean Ambrose is called the lunatic fringe for a very, very good reason. And I mean, a very, very good reason. There's a clothesline, but I mean, he's known to be unpredictable. His emotions, oh my gosh, cross body. There's the Anarchist. There goes there's an elbow attack. I mean, look at this. The Anarchist knows what he's doing. He came in and tried to take out the likes of Randy Orton for, oh my gosh, Is he hurt? Because that should have been incredible. Dean Ambrose picking him up, putting him down like he was nothing. Dean Ambrose, looks like the opening attacks from the Anarchists just proved why Dean Ambrose was unpredictable. Here comes the roll-up. Could this be it? It's a kick out at 2. Another kick out at 1. Goodness. Oh my, putting him in suplex position, just oh my goodness, that groin. He has to be hurting in some way or fashion. Trying to go up. Oh my gosh. That was quite a fall from the turnbuckle down to the mat. Oh my goodness. Face smasher to the ground. Someone explain to me how he has not broken a bone in his body. Oh my. The Anarchists. RKO directly to Dean Ambrose. Goodness. Oh my gosh. He's called the Anarchist for a reason. Trying to spill blood to the United States Anarchists from Team Japan. It's like New Japan Pro Wrestling just invaded this joint. Oh my. Dean Ambrose, blood is pouring off his face. I think he's enjoying this. He's enjoying this. He's like, keep giving me these challenges. I want you to beat the crap out of me. Well, I'd say he's doing a fairly good job. Oh man, look out. Unstable. Oh my. Oh my, Dean Ambrose. Riling the crowd up. And now he could be trying to finish this thing off, and there's a reversal from the Anarchists. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. What is this? What in the world? Sweet Shin music? What is Sweet Shin music? I've never seen that before. Whatever it was quite effective. Oh my goodness. Another knockout by the RKO. Dean Ambrose is finished. I'm sorry, but Dean Ambrose was just getting... There's a kick out at 2. I'm surprised Ambrose is still going. Goodness, the blood on his face. How is Ambrose still alive? Wait a second. Fisherman's suplex. There it is. Fisherman's suplex. And Dean Ambrose could be looking for the dirty deeds to get that 1, 2, 3 we all were looking for. Bang! There it is. Dirty deeds. It's a kick out at 2 from the Anarchists. This is insane. This is crazy. We thought this was going to be a quick match, but no way. Goodness! Trying his best to get that comeback in, but it's just not working. Oh my goodness, the Anarchist, man, he's doing everything he humanely possibly can to ensure his victory tonight. goodness. This is just turned insane. What next? Oh, don't. You don't mean to tell me. Goodness! From the top turnbuckle. Dean Ambrose has to have a broken nose or something. Because this has just turned outrageous. And now sending him to the ground. The Anarchist sent to the ground. Goodness, Dean Ambrose pulling off all the stops tonight. Looking for yet again another fisherman suplex. There's another pin. It's a kick out at one. Dean Ambrose frustrated as always when something doesn't go his way. Looks like he's wanting to get this other Dirty D knocked out of the way. Dean Ambrose connects. And the crowd is loving it. It's a kick out at two once again. We're so resilient as always. Oh my gosh, the referee is knocked out. The referee is knocked out. Goodness. Oh no. Oh my. Now how do you do that much damage at one time? Oh my gosh, don't do this. Dean Ambrose, run. Dean Ambrose, you may want to run. Oh my gosh! Face meets concrete. How do you manage to do this? No one knows, but the face meets concrete. Obviously trying to restart the count there to ultimately try to get Dean Ambrose. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. 2 weeks in a row we've had at least one barricade broken. Goodness, taking things to the extreme is just an under exaggeration. Of course, the Anarchist gets out, and look out, goodness. Anarchist restarts the count from the referee. I don't even think he's done with Ambrose yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. What next? Goodness! Goodness! What a slam through the table! Through the table! The announce table is destroyed! Battered! Knocked down! Dean Ambrose could be out of this match for good, and he's saying, let's bring this fight into the ring. And that clothesline simply knocks Ambrose out. It's a kick out at two. How much fight does Ambrose have in him? How much fight does it take to knock one man out? Oh my gosh, there's a body slam now. He's already worked the face of Ambrose, mangled it. That's why he's called the Anarchist. He's called that for a reason. You clearly just saw what he was known to do. Ambrose coming back, but it's still too much. Oh my gosh. Looks like he's setting Ambrose up. He's setting him up just so he can knock him down. Oh my gosh. Anarchy face smasher. There it goes, and I don't think he's done yet. Ambrose picked back up. Wait a second, what more could you want to do to a man? Oh no. Oh no. New Japan Pro Wrestling invades WWE. Oh my gosh! Team USA is in deep trouble if the Anarchist does not get beaten within the first few weeks. Because this is how dangerous he is right now. The Anarchist is very dangerous. If Dean Ambrose is out for the season, goodness. Oh my. Goodness. Oh my gosh. There's a kick out at 1. Dean Ambrose knows how much Dean Ambrose has been put through the ringer tonight. It's a reversal once again, getting out of the way of Ambrose. I mean, take a look. Ambrose is just reveling. The blood, look at the blood on his face. Fisherman suplex. Oh my. Oh, that had to hurt. Dean Ambrose should have got disqualified for that, but no way. Oh my gosh, this has just turned ugly for Dean Ambrose and Anarchist. This fight is turning brutal. Dean Ambrose showing why he is called unstable. Oh my. Oh man, that's taking it a bit too far. Oh my gosh, what are you thinking here? Anarchist. No way. Sweet Shin music on the way. Anarchist going to the top. £215 connect. It's a kick out of 2. Dean Ambrose, the blood coming down his face. I wouldn't be surprised if Ambrose wasn't able to compete after tonight. Because this has just turned into an all-out war. Dean Ambrose with a counter of such. Dean Ambrose with the counter. I don't know how much more that Dean Ambrose can take. Dean Ambrose getting placed on top of the turnbuckle once again. What are you thinking here? He's thinking a superplex again to the inside of the ring. Look out, there it is. If this is not it, then what more does Dean Ambrose have left? That was it. The Anarchist is your victor here tonight. Oh my gosh. How dangerous is he? It's like New Japan Pro Wrestling came in and just stole everything. How in the world are you supposed to become a winner for your country if you take everyone out? Dean Ambrose. Wait a second. Curtis Axel. Oh my gosh. Curtis Axel just came in. I think Curtis Axel's want to take the place of Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose just been escorted out by the medical staff. Curtis Axel came in and assaulted the Anarchist after the match. Goodness! What is this? Anarchist slowly getting up. Curtis Axel is just watching. Oh my! And it seems like the Anarchist is gonna easily take him out. And he does. That RKO finished the job. Goodness. Dean Ambrose was just escorted out. And it seems like Curtis Axel may be taking his place. We'll see in the upcoming episodes of Wrestle Wars. Dean Ambrose is currently being scanned. We'll see how that is taking place right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and if you do, please let me know down in the comments below. And welcome to the ministry. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.